You're still watching Plus TV Africa. Nigeria Decides is the program. Thank you for staying with us. Now, we start off with the presidential campaigns which held in Lagos on Saturday. Generally, we're going to be looking at these presidential campaigns across the different political parties.
Some are even ongoing.
Ongoing as we speak. Well, all the APC chieftains, from the national leader, Bola Ahmed Tinubu, to Adams Oshomole, Rotimi Amechi, and of course the Lagos State gubernatorial candidate of the APC. We're going to be looking at all of the things that happened at that event. We were not necessarily there, but our correspondent, Mary Chinda, was there, and she's going to be putting us through what she saw. Apparently, Mary was also at the state campaign rally, yeah. Which you know how it ended. So we're going to find out from her what exactly happened there. Hello, Mary. It's good to have you in the studio.
Hi, good to be here.
All right.
What was the atmosphere? We saw your report quite all right, but could you just take us through your experience?
Oh, well, it was the Lagos State Presidential mega rally, and it lived up to its name. It was really mega. The APC in Lagos invested a lot in getting young people to have fun while they were campaigning. At some point, it just didn't look like a presidential rally because a lot of people, they had a lot of artists, you know, and then artists who had endorsed the president, and young people were having fun. It was a dance jamboree, you know, and it was fun. The atmosphere was basically fun. So
aside the fun, what was the key, the significant things that, you know that you came away with?
Lagos State is massive for the APC. We had all of the bigwigs from the national leader of the party, Bola Tinubu, to Fashola, to the vice president, and all of that. So it was more like, I would say, homecoming. And the statements, a lot of people made a lot of statements, but I'm going to talk about the one made by the national leader of the party. Now, he said three things that struck anyone. First, he told election observers to please come in, observe what they needed to observe, and please leave. In other words, it was a straightforward pointer to the fact that the government of the day does not in any way want to take in interference.
But I'm wondering to myself why the leader of the party would be alluding to something that the governor of Kaduna State also somewhat, you know, tried to say, that these observers were somewhat coming to interfere. And we all know over the years we've had elections and observers would come and go. Even we, as Nigeria, we have had observers go to the other countries, other African countries.
This is coming against the backdrop that, you know, some other countries had indicated a lot of interest in ensuring that Nigeria has credible polls. Nigeria and the current government does not in any way interfere, you know, with rigging the elections and all of that. So the national leader of the party was very point blank to say, please, it's okay for you to come and see what's going on, but please leave.
You mentioned,
you know, away from that, another thing that he said, I would say this is quite normal, permit me to say, for the APC rallies that we've seen. A lot of, each speaker spent like the first 10 minutes, you know, telling the electorate why the opposition party was was totally bad. And so it will leave people wondering, what are the issues? Can we talk about the issues?
Tell us what you have done.
Yeah, can we forget about bashing the PDP? I listened to the Minister for Transport, who's the DG of the Buhari campaign organization, say that the PDP was in power for 16 years and practically did nothing except share the money. Now, okay, this is saying that we're not talking about issue-based campaigns.
Well,
it's not an issue of just bashing the opposition.
Mary, hold on, you mentioned something backstage. You talked about comments that, aside from the national leader Anamechi, you talked about the Ohanese, something about the Ohanese.
Yes. This one was pleasing to some people, but shocking to other people. We had the Secretary General of the Ohanese Ndibo come out to say that the Ohanese is endorsing the president. Now, this is quite conflicting because I had interviewed the President General of Ohanese Ndibo some 2 weeks ago in Lagos, and the Ohanese had said that they had endorsed the PDP, Atiku and Obi.
But this is detail for so many groups, actually. There's so many groups, political parties,
we had
interest groups.
We had a Afenifere
They're
group
divided along
as well,
lines.
you know, coming to say, okay, we are the authentic, according to the words of Abike Dabiri, you know, we are the authentic.
Okay, just before we go, we've been told we have just less than 1 minute. There was the allegation that there was some sort of infighting, security issues,
there was not.
The crowd emptied out before Buhari came in. Could you speak on that in 30 seconds?
I wouldn't say that the crowd emptied out before the president came in. Notice that people had been at that stadium from 5 o'clock, from 7 a.m. We had arrived at about 7:30, so people were expecting the president, and I guess many of them were tired. And
did they or did they not empty out of the stadium?
I wouldn't say they emptied out of the stadium. Most of the people who were supposed to be at those stands were already down where the president was speaking, and they were cheering him on.
All right.
Thank you, Mary Chinda, our correspondent, who was at the venue of the APC presidential rally here in Lagos. Well, we'll take a short break. When we come back, we'll have guests. We'll be looking at other presidential campaigns, both for the APC, the PDP, and how they have fared so far. Stay tuned. We'll be right back.